What's going on, guys? With me right here I have the Snaptain SP700, and we're going to be talking about this drone today, and we're going to be talking about why I think this drone is totally awesome and you should definitely check it out. So before we start and take this guy out for a flight, I just want to give this guy a quick overview and tell you everything that you get in this whole package. So anyways, let's get into the video. Alright guys, to start off, as you can see, this camera right here is what you get with the drone, and it is mounted so it's not tiltable in the air or tiltable at all. So it's just going to be a fixed camera, but it is a 2K camera. Let's fix this guy. Alright, there we go. It also has GPS, 16 minutes of flight time to go along with brushless motors. The drone also comes with extra propellers too, and a tool to change them out so it's easier. So the main reason that I really like this drone so much is the look, and as you can see, it has this smooth finish right here, and it is also camouflage. Obviously, I think that looks pretty cool. It makes it look like a army drone, or it gives it that vibe. This is a rebranded or upgraded version of the MJX Bugs 2 SE. So this is the upgraded version of that. This is obviously a different company, Snaptain. And also these landing gear right here are also landing lights, so that's another thing. Slightly unfortunate, that is not really my favorite thing, is this guy doesn't have a power button. So what I mean by that is this battery right here that's in the drone, once you push it in, it turns on, as you can see. But we don't want to fly this guy right now, so we're going to pull the battery out. If you look right there, right in here, guys, that is a slot for a micro SD card, so you can record your footage to an SD card. You always want to get the footage off the SD card, because if you just use the footage from the Wi-Fi FPV, it's not going to be as good. It's going to be a little bit glitchy, and you're going to get some drop frames, so it's not going to look as smooth and as clear of an image. And to be honest, there's not really a ton much to talk about, guys. I mean, this is a really simple GPS drone, and I mean, there's not too many features at all. This is pretty much the golden standard of beginner drones due to how simple this guy is built. So first thing, you turn on the drone, and then obviously after that you turn on the controller right there. So once you turn on and they're binded, it automatically goes into compass calibration, which means you would spin this until the lights change colors on the bottom, and then you would angle it facing up, and then you would spin it until you get solid lights. Also, the controller right here, bring the sticks down into the left. That will be a gyro calibration. Sticks down and in, you will arm the motor so they'll start spinning, and bring the sticks down and out to disarm the motors, and you can also just hold them down to also disarm the motor, so that's pretty easy. So that's just a basic overview of the drone, and now we're going to take this guy out to the field, and we're going to fly this guy around, and we're going to actually take a look at everything that this guy can do in action. Also, this is going to be hard to tell, but I'm going to reposition the camera right now. This is a backpack, and it can fit this drone in there, so it'll be easy to move around. That's good, because I have a Jordan bag that I tend to carry my drones in, but this one has a dedicated backpack, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, also, I don't really get why you would care, but this is the box. If you want to look at it, go ahead and pause the video whenever you would like. So the front, side, back, other side, front again. Alright, that's the box. The saying goes is that you get what you pay for, and I guess this drone encapsulates that perfectly. It is a $150 to $200 drone, and it performs at about that price range. This camera is fixed, and there's no electronic image stabilization, so the footage extremely shaky. It's also not very good footage, but I mean, if you need a drone that you just want to fly around just for fun, maybe take some photos or videos occasionally, like you're not a serious drone flyer, this thing can actually be pretty fun for you. If you just want a single drone to fly around for fun, because this is a hobby drone. This is not a professional drone at all. Like I said, the performance is pretty mediocre, but I mean, you can't really expect much more for the price. And I mean, if you buy this drone and someone asks you to show them your drone, I mean, you can show them. I mean, this thing looks pretty awesome. I mean, the camouflage is really cool and everything. So that is definitely a plus. Like I said, the looks are on point with this drone. I really like the details with the eyes there and then the mouth. That looks really nice, I think, in my opinion. So I didn't film everything, but I did do a couple things when I was taking this guy out for a flight. We did a range test with the Wi-Fi FPV. We got about 572 meters, which, I mean, it's pretty good. Like I said, we're looking at this through a buyer's point of view. This is a $150 drone, so 572 meters, almost, we'll say 600 meters. That's a pretty good range. We also did orbit, and we did a follow me, and it returns to home. So when you hit the return to home button, it will return to home at its current altitude, so you can't set an additional altitude, so it won't like fly up to the set altitude and come back to you and land. If it's flying out here, it's just going to return to home to you. So if you're flying it out and then you bring it down low and then you immediately hit return to home, it might be crashing into like some trees or something. So when you're flying it out far, you want to be flying it out high. I can't really ask more out of this drone. I guess I wish it would, you know, fly a little bit longer, because I only have one battery for this guy, and I only got about, like I said, the advertised 16 minutes of flight time. Probably got even a little bit less than that, to be honest, so I wish it flew a little longer, but that is really my only complaint. I can't ask for a better camera, because remember, we are trying to stick to the price. This thing is about 150 bucks, so we have to look at it from that point of view. If you like this drone right here and you want to see this drone in future videos, like let's say comparison videos or just maybe another flight test video, give me a like on this video. Also, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. So thank you for watching for this whole video. If you're still here, thank you. You're a real supporter, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.